What up, my geeks? Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Today we're doing an unboxing of a dashboard camera, the Thinkware x700 dashboard cam from Geekazine. Think Magazine put in a geek. You got me. How you doing, Jeffrey Powers? You can find me over on YouTube. You can find me over on Facebook. Just look for Geekazine. Think Magazine put in a geek. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and hit the bell notification for the next video. You can also do that over on geekazine.com. Hit the bell notification on the bottom, and boom, you've got Geekazine's articles whenever you need them. So, all right, today we're going to take a look at this right here. This is the Thinkware Dashcam X700. It debuted, I believe, at CES 2019, and a lot of people were talking about it. So we got one in to take a look at, and we're going to do this unboxing. We'll do the review later, so if I do something weird or something like that that the cam's not supposed to be doing, or I say something, it's just because this is the first look. As you can see, it's still sealed. Now, before we go, I have to tell you that this product was given to me for review. Because of this, all reviews, all opinions are of my own and geekazine.com. I can tell you that I have tested a couple other Thinkware dash cams. I had some problems, especially with the power issues. The biggest one is it kept drawing power from the battery, which meant that if you left your car for about a week, it would drain the battery, and I had a problem with that. So hopefully this will resolve that, but this is just an unboxing. That's all we're going to do on that. We're going to take a look at some of the specs and stuff like that, and we're going to do that right now. This is the X700. You mount it to your windshield, and it comes with a mount, and it kind of looks like a camera. And it's got touchscreen ability, it's got super night vision, it's got AI ability, so it'll help you if you're drifting lanes or something like that. So if you have an older car like myself that doesn't have any of these sensors, this is a perfect dash cam for that. Video quality looks like it's about, I think it's about 1080, but we'll look at the specs in a second here. It's got a wide dynamic range, which means that it does a little fisheyeing, so you can see the whole road there. The LCD touchscreen viewer, so you can change settings as quick as possible. And of course, you can bring everything into the PC. Parking surveillance mode, let's see, advanced driver assistance program tells you if you're too close or if you're swaying from lane to lane. And safety camera alert alerts the driver of upcoming speed and red light cameras, which is not too bad. It's going to use, if you've got the optional GPS and antenna in there, you'll be able to do that. Now let's look at some of the specs here. Yeah, we're going to talk about what's in the box. Let's look at specifications. Front camera is 1920 by 1080. The rear camera, if you have it, is also 1920 by 1080p. 2.13 megapixel Sony Starvis camera. The rear, and once again, I don't think the rear camera is going to be in here. Maybe it is. We'll see what happens when we do the unboxing here. So, and it's fairly small. It's about the size of a little handheld camera, picture camera that you might have had before your phone or anything like that. All right, here we go. We got the Thinkware dash cam right here. We're going to open it up. We got to break the seal to do that. So let's just take a screwdriver to it and knock that out. It's not going to be easy to open, I don't think, because the tab is... There we go. Ha! I am smarter than this box. So, as you can see, we'll see the camera right on top there. Like I said, looks like a little point and shoot type camera type thing. So we'll pull that out of the box. A little bit of flappy cardboard there. So there's the camera right there in the plastic. Let's move it out of the box. We got some film on here that we have to take off, and also on the front of the camera as well. So we will remove the film. We've got a DC in, a power in port right here. We'll move this box so you can see a little bit better. We'll zoom in just a little bit too. All right, so we've got a power right there. We've got, it looks like, so that's the GPS right there. And that's the V4N. I'm not sure what that is. It might be the rear camera attachment. I don't see any other. So it looks like we have a power switch, and we have the micro SD card. Now it says that it's supposed to come with a 16 gigabyte micro SD card, so that's probably in the box a little bit more. So let's do that. Bring the box back. We got some more flappable cardboard here. We've got the instruction manual. If you want to read the instructions, you can do so. Next up, we've got... This looks like... I'm not sure what this... Oh, this... Okay. Here is the rear cam that you probably have to put on the back of your car and affix it. It's got a little 3M double tape, so I'm assuming it's got to be affixed inside as opposed to the outside. It would be nice if it was an outside camera, because then I could put it underneath the license plate, and it probably would be more weatherproof, but I don't know. We'll see. That maybe the instructions will show you how to do that. It's very possible. We got the mount. I'll put that there. We got the mount, the front mount to put onto the dashboard or onto the windshield. We got a power cable. Now it looks like this power cable, let's pull it out of the packaging here. Easier said than done. There we go. All right, so it looks like, okay, it looks like this power cable will connect up to something in your car. Now, luckily I have one of those those rear view mirrors that have power to it, so I might be able to splice it into there so I don't have to have a big cord running through the car. But as you can see, there's the cable. It doesn't look like previous versions. They just plugged into the cigarette lighter. So, and maybe there's a cable that does do that here. Here's another cable. This is the cable that goes from the front of the vehicle to the back of the vehicle. So from the front cam to the rear cam. So you'll have to, and there's a way to easily put it into the trim and take it all the way back. I have a bigger truck, so I don't know if this will stretch, but we'll see. What else we got in the box here? There's the Microsd card, 16 gigabyte. Let's double check. It's a class 10 U1 16 gigabyte card, so it'll do the job, but I'm guessing that you'll have to either pull the data off as quick as possible or get a bigger card. So another sticky right here. I got a couple more things. That's silica gel. You don't care about that. This looks like some more adhesives. So if you don't want to go into your car's interior for this cable, you can run the cable through this thing and use attachments. So not too bad, not too bad. So that is what is in the box there. So that's pretty cool. I mean, being able to have both the front camera, so this will go into the front of the car, and then this will go in the back or the side. I mean, you don't have to have it in the rear, but it'll definitely connect up. I'll have to see how this all works, how this moves around, because if I put it on the glass, it'll have to be on the glass if I want to use it as a rear view mirror, or a rear view backup device. So this probably pops out or turns, or there we go. So there's that unit. So I'll have to figure out how to put it into, there we go. Put it in my car just like that. So it'll attach to the rear, and I'll definitely run it through my wiring in my car and go from there. But I'd love to have it outside of the glass, so hopefully there'll be a way to do that. But anyway, that's it. That's the camera. Like I said, it looks like a little point and shoot type camera, although there's no buttons. There's no buttons, and I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't think there's a battery. It doesn't feel like there's a battery in here, but I'll double check. I didn't see any specification for a battery. Let me just double check here really quick on the specifications. Frame rate 30 frames per second, viewing angle 140 degrees. GPS antenna, which I don't think I have that in that package there. Microsd card. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is a battery in here. Previous versions did have some sort of battery, if I remember correct, but be nice if there was a battery. That way, if there was any, it could run off the battery, and then if it needed the charge, it could do that and go from there. But anyway, that is it. This is the Thinkware x700 dash cam, And if you want to check it out, you can go over to their website over at us.thinkware.com. So here's the price. It's about $149. It starts at $149. And of course, I've got the full thing here. So if you want to add the rear camera on there, it's $79.99. Hardwiring kit is $29.99. GPS antenna is $39.99, which I don't think I got in this box here. And additional Microsd cards from $49.99 to $89.99. Of course, you can get your own as well. So not too bad a price for that. So we'll do a full review and we'll check it out and see where it goes from there. So that was it. That is the Thinkware x700 dashboard camera. If you want to find out more about it, let me know. You can tweet me over at Geekazine, geekazine@gmail.com. Think Magazine, put in a geek. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment on YouTube over on Geekazine. Hit those bell notifications so you know when the next videos come out, and we'll go from there. Thanks a lot for watching this unboxing of the Thinkware x700. Until next time, you guys geek out and keep on checking out the tech. So take care.